Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here with part 19 of the Bretonnia Let's Play. For Warhammer, we continue where we left things off last time. Thank you for the name suggestions for Yeoman and Questing Knights. I'll be adding them in at part 20, which will be next episode on Thursday, which will of course be an hour special. So strap yourselves in for that one. In the words of Pixelated Apollo, make sure you grab your snacks and drinks. For that hour special. But yes, we were thinking about building up a little skirmish force that Alberic could pop out with. Now, some of you were saying go for Yeoman with his army, but I think I'm going to just stick with the archers, seeing as we've got these free ones in here already. We're going to stick with them. Some of you were suggesting getting battle pilgrims rather than foot squires because they're better at holding the line, and in fact they are. They've got better melee defense, not as much armor, but better melee defense and actually better melee attack. Just they don't have the armor piercing. So I'm going to go for a line of battle pilgrims and see if that works. Although we are going to Marienburg. Is there one which gets us an extra recruitment slot? Yes, and it doesn't cost as much. I know that will lower our growth that we're saving up for at the moment, but let's just do that. So Alberic, actually don't recruit anything this turn because we want to get the benefits of that edict changing. Lewin will bring back. We're going to start trying to defend against chaos, and then not necessarily to backstab the other factions, but to swoop in and claim territory that they've lost. Kind of need chaos to hit the Empire harder here, so we can take these settlements. Like if they take out Norn and Wissenberg, that'd be pretty good as well. In fact, Empire, who are your enemies right now? Just those three. Okay, that's fine. You guys just think gives her upgrade that storehouse and Helmgart. Someone was saying about getting, I think, a Grail Shrine. Grail Shrine, because there is a lot of corruption, yeah, coming on in, which is upsetting the populace. Yes, we can actually get rid of this water wheel. Let's upgrade that farm, destroy that, and then we'll build. I think we can only build the first. Oh, we can get the first 2 tiers. The Grail Chapel. That's fine. That'll do. That'll actually allow us to get our pilgrims from here. But yeah, we should probably have that to reduce not just vampiric corruption, but also chaos corruption. In fact, no real need to worry about vampiric corruption over here. The rest of my monies. Also, what have we got? Longueuil. Oh, and that achievement, I don't know, you guys can't see my Steam overlay, but the most recent was, where be thy treasure, there be thy heart, that I forgot to check, is playing as Bretonnia, construct the Abbey of the Grail Companions during a campaign. I think 1 or 2 of you commented that in the comment section as well, but I derped and forgot about it. Sanctuary. No, we want to, no, we don't upgrade that farm. We're upgrading that farm, that's because there's nothing else that we hold there. They're going to constantly just tell me that there's loads. Oh no, it's only local region, isn't it? And we've got no industry here, so we're all good. Upgrade you. So yeah, we want to leave that one in because we're not going to build any industry in this one. That's fine. Telia should be jumped on by the dwarves, and we can start thinking possibly about how we like the sound of well-cooked border princes. That's the plan there. Take them out. They're already at war with Greenskins and the Crooked Moon. I wonder how many of my allies, though, would desert me, though, if I went to war with the border princes. That's the thing. I could just go and raid them until they don't like me anymore. That's always a good way, right? Could just raid you till you don't like me. Greenskins, the Crooked. Oh, they've actually still got that, and they've taken territory. Crooked Moon gets. No one's actually. Has anyone seen Clan Angrand or Skarsnik actually get over to 8 Peaks and claim it as AI in a campaign? Like just seeing the AI go off and do its thing. That'd be pretty interesting to see if it has. I don't think there's anything else we can do this turn. Yeah, my plan is to survive chaos and then either deal with who's. I want to defeat chaos, the main attack through here, and then we will then push out, claim these lands, and do the final Currency War battle up here against Archaon. Just when you think he's gone, he's back. Because by then as well, I'll have the most elite, most veteran troops. My lords will all be at maximum level. I will summon the Green Knight. You guys were saying, does that mean you can spawn 4 Green Knights? No, you can only spawn 1 Green Knight. But one or two of you did say it means you could extend his stay. Because he stays for 15 turns at a time. So I mean, I could bring him in right now. And I could get, I think it's 15 turns at a time. So I could get 60 turns out of him right now. I'm kind of tempted just to do it and then just go with it, but I'm not sure if I got more than 60 turns left till I actually get there as well, because I want him for that final Errantry War battle, so we should probably save 1 use for then. I guess we could use it now. The thing is, it just doesn't seem like to be a need to use him now, but if we don't, I'll definitely use him against the Wood Elves, and I haven't quite decided when I'm going to go and kill them. It probably won't be. It's not going to be now. It'll either be before I go on that final Errantry War battle. I think it'll probably be before I go on that final Errantry War battle. We'll have an invasion of Athelloren as a way of, I don't know. Someone can craft, I'm sure, a reasonable excuse of our conquest. Of maybe there's a sacred. We need a sacred branch from the Oak of Ages that's been burnt or something like that, and that will imbue our knights with the power to best chaos once and for all. So that's why we've actually got to go in there and burn it. And I mean, we were happy to just be like, excuse me, Mr. Elves, we just need to burn your big tree. We don't want to kill you, but they apparently took offense to us burning their big tree. And yeah, the other excuse I gave, I think, in the comment section of the last video was like, why does Lionheart hate the elves so much, or like, why does Bretonnia hate the elves so much? In this series, why have you crafted it that way? Well, it's because they forgot to send Lewin a birthday card and gift one year, and he always sends them birthday cards and gifts, and he was very upset by this. And so, from that day forth, he has hated the pointy-eared scum. What's the most ridiculous ways? It kind of sounds like something that could be possible in Warhammer Fantasy, because a lot of it's just absolute bonkers and craziness. Didn't send him a present, and that upset him.
Anger at your presence, vampire. Say what you will, but be quick.
They have attacked me. That seems a bit foolish, but that is fine. I will summon my allies, and they have all joined me. Look at that. Look at all the enemies you've just gained, mate. Bretonnia will be yours. I don't think so, unless you're trying to reclaim it for the Red Duke. Although, yeah, bring your forces. Come on. Bring them. I dares you, mate. Because you've now got to try and split your armies so many different ways. Right, Chaos moving back over with that force. They've pulled away with the other one towards Karaberg. Wood Elves are chasing. I've just rallied my allies to attack. Stand with me. Oh, Red Eye going in as a dwarves. Now, I'm going to say that's a bad idea. I don't think you can attack, dwarves all defensed up. Ambusher discovered. Let me see where it is. Harbour Master bribes. That is rather useful. My economy rises. Hang on. The economy rises. Thank you, Bane. Now leave Bretonnia, please. We are now going to substitute tools, recruitment mob, peasant mob units, charity. This gives us chivalry and control. Town census. Buff the mobs. We could just go through all this for industry stuff now. I think, yeah, we'll go through. I want bigger bobbins. This costs a little bit of money, but that's fine. Right. Does actually that probably only affects local recruit? No, they are cheaper. And oh no, we still and of course local is what that derp Lionheart. That only does local, doesn't it? Local recruitment. You Wally. But recruitment costs. It does still help with the recruitment costs. So that's okay. I can't utilize any of that stuff. So yeah, I should. Well, no, we should pop them in. 5 of those is what we want. We want some quest in there. It might just be easy to move you to a place where we can recruit those, to be fair. Where's the nearest chapel? It's over there. It's the nearest place we could actually get them. Marienburg. Well, we could sort of send Albrick off, and then forgot to move you last time. Oh no, I didn't. I go thither. Yeah, why don't we put Schilfroy in?
Very well.
if you insist.
Marienburg will be fine for a turn with its garrison. Yeah, in fact, I've decided. Yeah. So, in fact, sorry, Marienburg. We're going to pop you back over to the growth.
My reputation.
I'm going to send you guys over to Bastogne. Get some knights and what have you here. Then we'll get the other units from over there. Helmgart, we want the Rail Shrine. Lewin, you can return to fight there because this army's pulled back now, so it's not under immediate threat. So yeah, head back this way. Back. Yeah, we can upgrade the water wheel for a little bit more income from farms in this region. Otherwise, what else do we want in Aquitaine? Is there anything else? I don't think so. So let's throw that in there. A storeroom for more industry income. We can get the farm in here as well, can't we, if we get rid of that? Yes, we can.
You seek prophecy.
You seek prophecy. You're dealing with Telia up there. Let's go upset some border princes. With a good old rousting. Raiding. Rule trespass, which actually that won't do anything good for our diplomacy, will it? But hopefully it'll upset the border princes enough that they'll turn against us. We'll see. We get the Fey Enchantress back into the action. Back to action. Bretonnia. Yeah, pop you in, storehouse. I want you. Or do we want more garrison? Gizero. I don't know what you guys are saying, actually. You know, there's a hunting camp we can actually utilise here. Yeah, in that case, get rid of that. Go for the dedicated building, because we've got those at the maximum that we can. I mean, yeah, I could put in the defences. They're walled anyway, so it puts someone off for a turn. I'm hoping that Marienburg will be more of a focal point, but yeah, they can just swoop around the mountains. Will be something we'll have to watch. Chauffeur is coming back down. End the turn. That's it, Jaws. Now you have a legit reason to be wandering through the Vampire Count's territory. Kill them. Myself an ice smoothie for this morning. This breakfast. Ah, yes, good vamps. You destroy Norm. The more of the Empire territory you go through and raise, the more I can reclaim as the new Empire of Bretonnia. You're heading towards Marienburg. That is fine. Chauffeur will be there shortly.
The lady's favor.
Your Mitchellant, I am happy to accept that. It's high. Let's get some money out of it. And I should say, if you haven't already gone and voted on my new Third Age Let's Play video vote, then do so, because that is happening. Vote runs until Friday, the 14th. So go. That will be replacing XCOM 2, which is now finished. And, yes, have some other stuff coming back as well. Bigger bobbins! That's what we want. Salat.
Who calls me hence?
Calls me hence. Yes. You guys saying some of you want to see the points in my heroes make them tougher? The thing is, they're far more versatile, saying like, well, why haven't you upgraded your points in them to make them better fighters? Well, they're far more versatile buffing up the whole army rather than just themselves.
I am the blood of
Where did that... I totally missed where that army went. Unless the Wood Elves took it out. Helmgart does have defences, so... well, hang on, let's just see.
Do you know who I am?
No, just stop asking, mate. You can get to Marienburg. So that is fine. Okay, in that case, Lewin, are they over here? Did I miss them?
my journey begins.
ambush because we can afford the chivalry reduction per turn. We've got a lot to spare.
Protector of the realm. Sallying forth.
We'll go from here to Mousillon when we want more troops. So, in terms of defences, I am actually going to go... Somebody's suggesting spearmen with shields. I'm actually going to go for the pole arms. I mean, we could go with foot squads, but I think we'll just give him pilgrims because they seem to hold a bit better. And he can't get Grail Knights. We're going to go for questing knights instead. That would be 4 of them. That's 3 pole arms, 4 pole arms, 4 archers, then 5 pilgrims take us up to 18. We could put a couple of flyers in there. We could actually get Pegasus Knights in there, which might be a good plan. So actually, at Bastogne, I should have thought about this. We want to swap you over. Ha! Yeah, I've done it wrong again. Again, don't build anything this turn. They're actually building troops up here as well. I've totally forgotten that. Let's swap you over for the recruitment cost. Yeah, we're building up this new army as well. I think you've got enough cavalry now. Well, we'll build your units now anyway, because that's fine. We've already started doing that. For now, let's go for 4 pole arms to have on the flanks, and then I think I'm going to go for against chaos. What they're going to have missile-wise? Probably the mounted yeoman is still the better option. The range just isn't as far as my archers. Actually, no. I'm gonna go for archers. And we go for 2 and 2. There we go. So they'll all be in this turn. So that army's then ready to go. So we can actually push forward with you. There are no flyers in there, but lots and lots of cavalry, anti-large, and lots of anti-infantry. That's fine. Then you can get them next turn when they're cheaper. Right, he's finally worked out it. He's finally worked it out. He's finally sorted it. We can go for that for a bit more growth. Why not? Apothecary. What do we need for that? We just need tier 5, which we're going to, so we need to save money for that then as well. But with that construction cost reduction for a few more turns, that is going to help a fair bit. And plus we can also pop it on over to the construction cost reduction too. So maybe I should wait. Maybe I should wait to do that. For now, it's not super vital that we do. I will get the die maker and this though, because I've been waiting for ages to do that. And sanctuary. Yeah, let's pop all the money into that right now.
Honor before glory.
Because chivalry coming down from the north, often back to this point. It's a good point to bring it back down to.
Yes.
Now we're going to possibly upset some people.
It is done.
Let's see our relationship decrease a little bit. It's now deteriorating. I'm hoping that's just trespassing. Have they worked out that we're raiding them yet? No. Not yet.
Who wishes the grave?
Let's see if they respond to that. She's probably going to get all sorts of awful traits from this, but it's fine. Just a little bit of praying and you can be absolved for all your nasty traits. I do like that as a feature. That's pretty cool. Interacting with, you know, gaining and losing traits and what have you. I really hope that the way they've done traits for Bretonnia is the way they will do them for all factions forward. I would love for them to do an update for all the previous factions to be in the same way of gaining traits, of telling you why you exactly got one. Not necessarily having ways of getting rid of traits for every faction. I think some should have to tough it up and deal with it. But, you know, I guess there is a building for each race that they could, you know, go and pray at. The, you know, Slayer shrines, the
Have ever been friends of Bretonnia.
Oh.
What brings you down from your mountain, Dowie?
Such a soft voice. What brings you down from your mountain, Dowie? Very. I imagine you'd be a good narrator for audiobooks, Lewin. When you're done with Warhammer, fancy it? You want me to declare war against the Crooked Moon? I mean, I do have Adelard, ready to go. You know, I'll, in the spirit of supporting my allies, just for a little bit of money, or a smidge of money. Yes, done. Deal. I will support you for 500 gold. Quite frankly, they're not as important as Chaos, Ambush foiled, and Savage Blow. But the Empire has confederated with Middenland, which gives them a lot of extra territory. We could actually move in and take Karabberg.
Champion of the lady.
Attacking Norn. Oh, there they go. That's that army. They would be able to chase them over here. I'm tempted to go claim Karabberg while I can. It might be a bit of a foolish endeavour, especially when I don't have the rest of the settlements to really bring them all together. But we'd slowly take territory away from the Empire. So I imagine... I don't know, imagine we'd remain friendly, or are they likely to declare war on us at the end? The Age of Peace stuff. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Anyway, you, sir, can be the new Guardian of Helmgart for now, because that'll also watch between... We could even go up against the Crooked Moon in the mountains, in fact. Laurent, you will move to Helmgart for a turn to placate it and to replenish a little bit. I'll upgrade that chapel.
Lord and hero.
Right. You can now recruit things, and more of them. Right, alright. Polearms. Now we can't afford them. So let's not upgrade that Grail Chapel just yet. We want to get these guys on the move. So we want to get Albrecht back to Marienburg, because obviously not having him in there is costing us a fair bit. Obviously I know we're building up troops as well. We want an army to be able to go out and attack with. We don't want it to be too expensive, but... Questing Knights. Get rid of one of those. Go for 4 Questing Knights. We'll add another one of those in next turn. Then it's the... not Mounted Yeoman. One more. Then there'll be 5 Pilgrims from over there, and we're going to go for 2 Flyers. So we'll start them next turn. We should be able to. I'm going to throw in your furs here. A couple of battles. We just need to get some fights going on so we can get some loot. Could send you over to Karabberg. I'm sort of tempted, but I think it might be a bit of a foolish endeavour to try and hold on to it right now. How do the Border Princes view us now? Deteriorating quite nicely because we are raiding them, so let's just sit there and let that get worse. I mean, are you allied to anyone? No. So we should. I mean, I could just declare war on you. We don't have any treaties with you. I guess there's not a reason to not. Oh no, the reason I'm trying not to declare war is because I don't want to lose my allies. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Miragliano. What was you got? Cattle pastures for growth. Fields are always good. Let's pop a field in. And then we'll end the turn. I'm kind of hoping we'll get a battle in this, but I'm also thinking maybe not. But part 20 will be our special, so should certainly have some fights against Chaos then. Push them back into the abyss, or maybe even against Vampire Counts, actually. As they have declared themselves an enemy to Bretonnia and the Lady, they must be vanquished. In fact, we should get that. Did we get the research for adversity against Vamps? Aversion to vampires, I think. Regathering at Pack Ice Bay. Telia has been destroyed by the dwarves. Despite producing units, we're keeping the economy pretty much even. No, I was going to check my research, wasn't I? No, we didn't go for the Death's Grip Decree, so we should... Death's Grip Decree, we should go for that next. Once we've got the bigger bobbins for more industry. Bigger bobbins, madam?
You seek the lady.
We're still steadfast, so the rating's not having too much of an effect there. But it is nicely deteriorating our relations with the Border Princes. I'm very much hoping that they will go, aha, we will kill you. If not, I will turn on them. But it's a bit of extra money right now.
Yes.
Okay, giving the Fae something to do. We need another... It was a Knights Errant unit that we lost, wasn't it?
My reputation.
We'll do that in a bit. We're actually going to upgrade those knights, won't we, in Chivalry's army, so yeah. That's what we need to do next. We need to bring him over here once we send Albrecht back. Right, questing knights are all in. We were going to go for 2 Pegasus knights. And 1 more polearm. So we've got 4 polearms, 2 Pegasus, questing knights, and then we're going to go for 5 battle pilgrims to form my front line. And then that army is ready. Steady, cook. It's good to go. Cancel that upgrade Artois after all this time. Or we could, with things we've got to wait 6 turns to get the Royal Menagerie, and we don't have the money right now. Royal Pegasus Knights and Royal Hippogriff Knights. We'll definitely get some of them for Lewin's army. He's going to get another kind of retrofit. That we might get rid of some of those archers, or maybe even the defenders of the shrubbery a little bit.
Do you know who I am?
Well, Alahard, we could push out with you. I kind of want to push out with Lewin. Lewin's replenishing, so Alahard. While Lewin's doing that, let's send you to go for the Crooked Moon then. Come on then, matey. New enemies. They're still attacking Nuln. Come on, Manfred. You can surely take that out now. Surely. Surely you can do it, laddie. In fact, we can just force march you.
I am a lord of Bretonnia.
And strike Karak Asgaraz is walled as well. So actually, it would be better to send in Lewin. Oh, I didn't realise that. Okay, so no, we're going to have to send in Lewin because he's got those. Well, you could try and hit the Vamps, or even that Chaos Army. You could. Check your targets, man. War. Actually go break the Siege of Nuln if you wanted to. Might be a good one. Dwarves, would you stop going through the... Why don't you repopulate Oakenhammer and Zufbar? Damn it! We've also got Greenskids running through your lands, just saying. Ooh, heading up to Gorsel. Chilfroy deploy! Chilfroy powers activate! Wood Elves are still chasing them though, they can't catch them. Mutinous Geats. Top Knots are storming up again. Oh, yeah, the Varga going for multiple... Vargan scaling going for multiple strikes here. I like it. I like it. Spread my forces. A fight. For the right. To party. Right, Lewin, we've decided you're... you didn't leave a replenish for that one, but that's fine. You're going to go over here. Hit Crooked Moon. The Blood of Gilles. Can we take on both those armies? I think we can, actually.
You dishonor me. Sallying forth. Strike them down.
So yeah, we can take them on with a little garrison that pops out. That will help us as well. Although I see he's now got terrifying, nightmarish creatures, sir.
Do not mistake.
Oh, he's got a Vargulf in there in the reinforcing army. Griswold, okay. This could be fun. But we gotta try. Yeah, can we force march to get to Gorsel? We can. Gorsel, I mean, you've got walls, you've got a garrison in there. You should be able to deal with those guys at your gates. I'm pretty sure you should be fine. Those guys are coming in, that's fine. You guys need done, you've got to wait 2 more turns for the Pegasus. So let's just swap this over back to construction cost reduction because we want to upgrade that. And we want to try and we actually need to save our money and do that within the next 4 turns while we've got that massive, well, not massive, but minus 15% construction reduction plus with that thing. So we should probably try and do it next turn. So don't want to spend anything else on upgrades this turn. We want to save for that Royal Menagerie. Well, we can. We could upgrade you again, Marienburg, but for now we will leave it. You've got pretty good walls. You guys are actually suggesting getting trebuchets for Albrecht's army, but I think adding in the Pegasus Knights will be fun instead. We're still raiding over here. I mean, are you getting any natives? You've got looter, but that's actually kind of useful for us now. You guys are really hating us, so that's good. You just keep on hating us until you come to your senses. The thing is, they may not declare war because obviously we're much more stronger than they are, but we'll see. Anyway, that is where we're going to wrap things up for now. Sorry there wasn't a battle this episode, but it looks like we're setting up some nice ones in the next one, which will, of course, be that hour special. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride in joining the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, XMG, Green Man Gaming, and Overclockers UK. Till the next one, ciao for now.